So you're thinking about making a move to Wylie, Texas, or maybe you've never heard of Wylie, Texas? Well, today we're going to be covering the pros and cons, the good and the bad of Wylie, Texas, and you're going to want to stick around because we're getting after it right now. First time to the channel, subscribe below, tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to know about the current real estate market here in North Dallas, or like today, Wylie, Texas. My name is Preston. We get calls, texts, and emails from people just like you every single day looking to make a move to North Dallas, and we absolutely love it. Whether you're looking to move in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. We'd be happy to help you make a smooth move to Dallas. Like I said, we're going to be talking about Wylie, Texas. So Wylie is just east of Plano, north of the Garland, Rowlett, and Saxe area. So if you know any of those areas, Wylie is just in there. Wylie is a very popular location here recently. The population right now is about 60,000 people. So it's had tons of growth, actually 230% growth over the last 20 years. So it's just in a prime location with a lot of great things going for it. Wylie is about 40 square miles, so about the same size as somewhere like Prosper. So still some room to grow, lots of opportunities for affordable housing and new construction opportunities. So let's jump right into the first pro. So the first pro, even with all the growth that's been going on in Wylie, it has an amazing small town feel to it, family-friendly environment. Everybody knows everybody, everybody's waving at each other. It's got an incredible downtown area to just go out and hang out with the family, with friends, go grab a glass of wine at Landon's Winery, a cup of coffee in the morning, some great breakfast spots. They even have play some live music down there every once in a while. So if you like that small town feel with lots of great neighborhoods for families, it's a great option for you. Another pro would have to be the Parks and Recreation in Wylie, Texas. So Wylie has 700 acres of open space. So lots of things to do outside, 10 miles of walking trails, and it has 15 parks. So your family, if you're a family with kids, you have plenty to do there. It's also attached to Lake Ray Hubbard and Lake Lavon. So two of the major lakes here in the area are right there. There are some houses that are actually on the lake or very close to it. Or if you're just in a residential neighborhood that's outside of there, it's a quick trip to any of these parks and lakes. So if you like fishing, camping, boating, anything like that, lots of opportunities for you. The next pro would have to be the school district. So Wylie is an A-rated school district and the 17th best rated school district in the state of Texas. Now in the state of Texas, we have thousands of school districts. So very highly rated and one of the best. The student to teacher ratio is 16-1, so you know your kids are going to be well taken care of. So if schools are important and you want to, if you're on a little bit tighter budget than some of the other areas like Frisco and Prosper that also have highly rated schools, you can get a place for a lot more affordable than some of those other areas and still be in great neighborhoods with a great school district. Another pro would have to be crime. So when you're moving to a place, one of the first questions that we get asked is this a good area? Is it safe? Wylie is a very safe area. It is actually 68% lower crime rate than other areas in the country, and it has an 81% lower crime rate for violent crime. So if you're wondering if it's a safe place to live, it definitely is. There's really not bad areas. Most of North Dallas, I tell people are always wondering, which areas do I not want to be in? Most of Northeast Dallas is safe overall. I'm sure there's pockets of areas that are better than others, but overall, it's a great place to live and safe for your family. So let's go ahead and jump into the cons. I don't have a ton of bad things to say about Wylie, Texas, but one of them would have to be the infrastructure as far as growth is concerned. So Wylie has exploded like many of these North Dallas areas, and with that, they have not kept up with the roads as much. There's a lot of 2-lane roads going through Wylie in areas where it should be a 4-lane road. So commute times can be messed up a little bit depending on when you leave, and it can be feel a little congested, especially during peak times, like 5 o'clock in the afternoon, or when everybody's going to work or taking their kids to school. One of the things I tell people quite often is you can use the Waze app or Google Maps and look at different times of the day and see what the traffic is looking like here in Wylie or surrounding areas to get you a better idea of times when you should leave and when you shouldn't leave, and if it's something that's going to work for you. Another con would have to be entertainment. So Wylie, like I said, it's growing rapidly, and with that, new things are coming there, but there's not a lot going on in Wylie. Of course, they have the small town events and things to do like that, but as far as nightlife and having a lot of options, you're gonna have to travel to places like Dallas and Rockwall and other bigger surrounding areas. So just keep that in mind. I forgot to mention that the travel time to Dallas, if there is no traffic whatsoever, is around 30-35 minutes. But peak hours and things like that, you could be looking at around 45 to 50 minutes to Dallas. Another popular location that people would be traveling to quite a bit, which is just west, would be Plano. And Plano, if there's no traffic, is like 23 minutes. So a pretty quick, straight across shot. But like I said, depending on when you leave, that can be extended 30, 40 plus minutes. So just keep that in mind. There's plenty to do, but if you are somebody who's single and likes the city life, Wylie still feels like a small southern town. That's kind of the vibe that Wylie has and probably wants to continue, especially for the locals. So just keep that in mind when you're making a decision on a great place to move. But like I said, it's one of the best places for families. It's been one of our most requested areas here recently due to the schools, the safety, and all that Wylie has to provide with the lakes and everything like that. So overall, I think Wylie is a fantastic place to live. If you have any other questions, make sure to check out the vlog tour video as well, and make sure to reach out to me. Give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email, and I'd love to answer your questions and help you make a smooth move to Dallas, and I hope to see you around town.